potload, Twilight Lady, and settle down in some shack and live out the rest of my years in some mystic peace.
You're an idiot.
Wait, did you hear that, sir? Yeah, I got him!
Yeah, right. You can even hit a broadside of a destroyer good for nothing unless the...
Hey, what's that for?
I thought you were a Jawa or a raider.
Well, I don't have any rags on me, do I?
That's what you complain, newbie. Get down here. I got something cool to show you. What do you think?
May you rest in peace, Lieutenant Coden. Hey, you, MD. Shouldn't you be burying this body by now?
I don't know if you've noticed, good sir, but I happen to be a medic, not a body disposer.
Well, somebody better bury the lieutenant's body. Thanks for volunteering, KT-007.
Great.
Put the shovel back in the shuttle. Wow! Say that 5 times fast. Shovel like a shovel. Shovel like a shovel. Shovel like a shovel. Shovel like a shovel. Ow!
Guys! Hey guys, we got company! Sneaky buggers, aren't they?
Run, kid! Save yourself! Ah! You'll pay for that, you heathens. Me?
Hey, come on, guys. Such is a big misunderstanding. We can talk this out, right?
Fish in a barrel.
Thank you.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Well, my boy, it was nice knowing you. What's your name again? Oh, my emperor!
Allow me.
Snap, crackle, pop.
I'm going to animate a run cycle for a raider.
Hello?
Hey there. Animating a run cycle.
Oh, from scratch or
From
using a
scratch.
base? Oh,
From scratch. Thanks to the the survival guide or whatever it's called.
nice.
Yeah.
Got that open.
I saved an image from it.
Oh. Yeah, I think there's but it's probably the same image. Is like the only thing that I've used that book for.
Yeah. Run and walk cycles, that's about it.
A Tuscan Raider.
Yeah. This is going to be harder because of the clothes that the raider wears. It's going to be harder to see the legs.
It's a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, I suppose. Kind of hide flaws better. How's it been going?
These are good. I'm looking forward to this week being a hell of a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. First couple days won't be, but I get to work from home Wednesday, and I have Thursday off, and then I work from home Friday.
Very nice.
Everyone else has the day off and they get paid, but I don't for some reason. But I'm not going to go in, so
That's something.
yeah.
I just went for a run for the first time in quite a while.
Oh, how'd that go?
Slow. Actually, the worst part is just the cold air. Always cough like crazy after I do it, especially at this time of the year.
What is that background? Is it... I can't really figure out what's going on there. Is it a 3D background, but you have... just for, like,
Yeah,
perspective or something? You have
I'm actually doing some stuff with it right now. It was something I could download in Source Filmmaker, and yeah, it was just like I don't know what to call them, walls or something that could be used or whatever.
just for helps you track.
It just helps me see better, yeah. Because I'm not aware of being able to turn on any kind of grid system to help. I do this so I can see the head bobbing from the character, or like the error that the character gets from making strides.
Jeez.
I'm going a little bit slower this time because I did one like last week, and then I didn't do it very well after looking at it. I did a Stormtrooper run cycle. It looks okay in the shot, but if you were to just look at the cycle itself, it just looks ugh.
Huh. It feels so much lighter than it actually is.
Oh, I know.
They really don't have a grid system in Source Filmmaker? Like, what if you...
I don't know. I
Is
guess
there a way to, like... What happens if you don't have a map loaded? Is it just a black background or something?
You can't see anything at all. You have to have a map loaded.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to retiring from Source Filmmaker and moving on to something better. Oh yeah.
What are you thinking?
Thinking Blender or Unreal. Man, that sucks. I don't have that copy of Maya anymore. I had a student version, I think, from Bellevue College.
Really?
Yeah.
Get Cinema 4D.
Cinema 4D?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Alex and I were like, just kind of like talking about Overwatch yesterday, and we were just like, man, why is it like so hard? Or, I mean, it's one thing, you know, to play against better players, but it's just like the frequency of like how many times we lose compared to winning. is like a lot compared to like games like Halo back on the Xbox Live days or whatever. And Alex did some searching on the internet, and there was an article that said that Blizzard focuses more on the quantity of matches played compared to spending the amount of time of trying to properly match people off. I think they care more about like the quantity of how many games you can play within a concentrated period of time compared to like searching for ideal matches.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Well, my theory is also the game's been out for
2 years on PC?
2 years.
Yeah.
And so you're playing with people that have played it for a long ass time.
Sure.
And
yeah.
when it first came out, there weren't as many characters and levels. So now that there are more, the learning curve is that much steeper for newcomers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really stacked against anyone that's buying it these days.
Yeah.
Like the saving grace is people will buy it when it goes on sale, but a bunch of people will buy it when it goes on sale, so it kind of evens out the like the pool of players you're going to play against.
Mm-hmm.
Like chances are you'll be playing against other people that are the same level, and it's their first time playing the game too. That's like, but you guys didn't buy it when it was on sale, so you started playing it, you know, at a time when not as many newcomers were just getting into it.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you, or I'm sure you and I are very well aware, there's probably going to be a sale maybe this week or definitely next month. Those will be interesting times to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will kick ass then.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been pretty fun. Also, it was kind of a nice bonus when Blizzard's like, "Hey, here's Destiny too, for free."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying that.
Mm-hmm. My favorite attacker is hands down Reaper so far.
Yeah. I was playing some more of that new character Ash. I really like playing Ash.
You know, it's funny. Alex does the same thing. I didn't know that you could look down the sights for her Winchester rifle.
I didn't either.
I was trying to like push left trigger and nothing was happening. I'm like, what the hell? So like when you scope, it yeah becomes a lot better. I assume.
It decreases the fire rate, the rate of fire, but increases the damage and accuracy.
Nice. I'm liking Junkrat a lot more as well.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great attacker. I don't know
Love
if he's
him.
in the attacker class, but
Yeah, he is.
him being able to throw his mine and just press the trigger like helps me get kills so much easier. It's great.
I like that, but it also gets you out of sticky situations.
I like how he doesn't take damage from that stuff. I mean, at least his own
yeah.
explosions. Yeah.
He used to.
Oh, really? Wow.
Not the mine, but like his primary fire. If he's next to the little grenades exploding,
Yeah.
that would. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to copy and paste my. I also had another a better run cycle for Stormtrooper, but for circumstances I couldn't import it into a shot, so I had to do it from scratch last week. But anyway, like a month ago, I tried to import my good Stormtrooper run cycle into the Raider model, and it just would not work.
Huh.
I don't get how people are so good with Roadhog. Remember that other night I was getting killed by him so many times, I decided to play as Roadhog to try to get back at him. And I must have went up against him like half a dozen times, and he just still kept on getting the best of me.
If they have, if you're playing against a Roadhog that has a good healer on their team,
That's exactly what happened. The healer
Then-
was on point.
you can kill anyone. Like if they, even if they have a healer, like if you stick with it. But a Roadhog that can heal himself and with a good healer is like it's impossible to kill.
I'm pretty sure every time I was going up against Roadhog and Mercy. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm Junkrat, who deals a significant amount of damage going against a Roadhog that has a healer, and it's just like I cannot fucking kill them. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Man, it's getting cold. I'm gonna go grab a. Let me put a jacket on or something. I'll be right back.
Yeah. back?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys trying to conserve on heat energy? Or,
You know, usually it's not that cold in here.
you guys are on the middle floor too, so it should be ideal.
Yeah. And that's usually why, I think. But it's a little cold right now.
Yeah, in probably maybe an hour or two. Me, Alex, and Joe, we're going to we're gonna remotely watch Drawn Like Moths and do reviews or suggestions and edits over Discord. Alex is rendering out a full cut, and he's gonna upload it to YouTube, and then I think we're just gonna sync our times and yeah. It's gonna be, it'll probably take a few hours to get through. Oh, I animated a second shot with you, finally. With Rex. And I finally animated your snap, crackle, pop line.
Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Snap, crackle, pop. I'm just looking at Cinema 4D animation tutorials right now. You can totally animate in Cinema 4D. It looks great.
It's its own program, right?
Yeah.
Free?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
Not as expensive as Maya?
I don't know how much Maya is. It's probably more expensive than Maya.
Yeah. I don't know how much Maya costs.
Oh fuck! I forgot that was Autodesk.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think I said that before. Now that. Oh shit! It's a subscription-based thing.
Now, or I wonder if it's always been that.
There's no way it was always that. I think it maybe. A lot of companies are kind of making that switch, like Adobe. I wonder how much it was. Yeah, Cinema 4D is expensive. Let's see. Cinema 4D. But, you know.
Man, where are the kids at? I'm surprised they're not getting in here.
Children.
Man, I bet I would have some really great clickbait shit if I was animating Overwatch.
I'm kind of hoping that you eventually do animate Overwatch.
Yeah, who did you say you do really great voices for?
I could do Junkrat.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, then I can animate like a fucking Mad Max style Junkrat thing. That'd be cool.
Someone already did that.
Whoops. Yeah, well, that's the time that we live in. Any idea you can think of? Someone's probably done it by now. Was it pretty cool?
It's cool because it's I'm gonna post it in here.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it, but it's like Fury Road.
Nice.
And the bad guys are the Team Fortress characters.
Oh.
You watch the Sci-Fi Channel like back in the day?
Back in the day, back in its day, back in the golden age of that channel.
Yeah, you know how they had the like coming up next on Sci-Fi, Mega Shark versus Super Gator or something gay like that. But you know that voice, like the Sci-Fi original series voice guy?
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, that's the voice actor of Junkrat.
Oh, sweet. That's crazy.
Yeah. He was like the Sci-Fi Channel's voice actor dude for a while.
It's funny, on like page count wise, I'm on like page like 6 of 8, I think, for Zulu Squad. But I'm like, well, how epic do I want this battle to be, you know? I want to at least have like a little. I want to have at least a little something for every character, you know.
Yeah. At least he's like the like the seminal introduction to this show thing.
Like for example, I had like Marcy's character run over the raiders, and then kind of like the battle just carries on. But then I was like, you know, I need to have a little bit of sense of danger for her character, so I had like this sniper actually shoot at her and hit the speeder a few times. That was not in the script.
I really like the way Jacob's characters get introduced.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Serious, and then like the
Yes.
kind of the slapdick guy. That was
Snap,
really
crackle,
smart.
pop.
That looks cool. Whoever character that one was, though.
Which one? Oh, the guy
That guy too, with the double.
Oh, that's Tim. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know. Let me play it again in case you haven't seen like the last bit lately.
Well, my boy, it was nice knowing you. What's your name again? Oh, my emperor!
Allow me.
Funko. So that guy that's trying to scam me called me up again, and
Kids, don't accept any business propositions by some
Snap,
shitty
crackle, pop.
people.
yeah. He's like, "Hey, you free? Like, are you gonna like Yeah, the next time I want to meet again sometime soon. I just I want to finish the book first.
Huh? Book?
Yeah, you gave me a book, remember?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. But yes, I remember now.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, lads?
Just animating Zulu Squad.
Your character. Well, I saw your character.
That's cool.
Yep. Zulu Squad is. Oh wait, there's another shot I didn't show you. I'll just show this last one. I kind of adding shots in between these, but here's a shot of Tim and Nick.
Oh, sweet.
Monday.
Double M is back. I love her.
I will not allow you to have those type of thoughts about a fellow trooper, you subordinate dunce. Only I can.
Is that finished?
Which one?
The shot you just showed us, Tim and Nick.
At the moment, yeah. You see problems?
You just play it again.
I think the run cycle probably looks like shit. Yeah.
The run, it's just bouncing like he's
I
getting
know.
taken up like
I
a
know.
washing machine.
I will not allow you to have those type of thoughts about
Why
a
does
fellow
that
trooper, you
happen?
subordinate dunce.
I did not review the cycle before I added it to the shot well enough.
Like literally everything else looks good, but I just assume you're still working on that.
If I could somehow, I may have to go in those keyframes and just subdue the amount of bounce that's happening. You see, that was the bad run cycle that I made just for this shot because I couldn't get my good run cycle to load for this one.
Eh.
Oh, sweet. Double M is back. I love her.
I will not allow you to have those type of thoughts about a fellow trooper, you subordinate dunce. Only I can.
Yeah. Anyway,
Alex is here.
Yo.
how's that render going, Alex?
90 minutes left.
Okay. You think
What's the run time?
Total runtime is about an hour and 40.
Man. Holy crap.
Right on.
Woo. Viewers will definitely get their money's worth. Man. Do you think it's gonna render faster than 90 minutes, Alex?
Unlikely.
We're back. I'm gonna throw my making dinner, throwing something in the oven.
Movie night tomorrow night?
Possibly.
I'd be down.
Nick,
Just say the time.
at least for tonight, even though it's not happening anymore. Earlier today, I was like, "Hey Nick, can we go in your room and watch movies?" And he said yes. So it's most likely a yes for tomorrow night as well. Joe is calling me. Hey there. Hey, did Alex mention to you his change of plans for tonight? He wants to watch the movie remotely over Discord, so we can kind of like, so he can make changes on the fly. What's that? Well, I figured I could watch it here too. I mean, either or. I think I can hear the movie better if I'm here in my room. been doing? Oh, really? B-roll stuff? Did you... Oh, man. Did you go to the Arboretum today? Oh, okay. It was a nice sunny day, but I don't know if the puddles were still there or not. You get some drone footage? Oh, okay. Nice. You do that all on your own, or you do it with Brad? Okay, nice. So the thing is, Alex is rendering out a cut of the movie as we speak. He says it'll be done in 90 minutes. Sweet. I'll see you on Discord when you get back. Sweet. See you then. Peace. You hear that, Alex?
Yeah. What are you saying?
He said, okay.
Very cool.
I think he really wanted me to come over.
Mm.
I almost feel like if we just all stay in our own places, we can all focus a little bit better.
Yeah. That way all of us can contribute to the list at the same time,
Oh,
too.
yes, yes, exactly. Fuck yeah. I can type it, like, right on the fly. Is your list in chronological order, Alex, or is it just random?
It's mostly in chronological order. Scenes 53 to 57 are at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Because that is the Taylor cold opening.
I see.
Cold opening.
And start... I didn't know what a cold opening was until I saw Breaking Bad.
I didn't know till The Walking Dead, I think.
Mm.
But like late in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something, you're gonna get mad at me.
Uh-oh.
I watched a movie last night for the first time. All the way through, at least for the first time.
Which movie?
Basketball.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna make Joe so happy.
What?
I hadn't seen the whole thing all the way through before. It's one of those things that I'd seen it on TV, so I knew some scenes really well, but I just had never seen the entire thing. There's plenty of stuff that I didn't see until last night, so that movie is freaking cool.
Dude,
I love that movie.
Yes, absolutely.
Those guys are probably... Those
Late
guys are
40s?
geniuses, man.
Oh, I thought you were about to say about their age. But yes, they are geniuses.
Everything that they do, I really like. And I haven't seen, I mean, I guess you could say like some of their musicals, because you say South Park, the movie, was like a musical.
Yeah.
But their Broadway stuff that they do is supposed to be genius also.
Mm-hmm. Man, what's cool about them is they could have, like, if they wanted to be like actors, they could have done that and just done nothing but that and been really successful, I feel. Because they're fucking great.
There's probably a lot of stuff that they could have done and that...
What is it called?
Basketball.
What's that?
I'm too nice to slow clap right now.
It's the...
Dude, I don't even know about it.
Dude, Trey Parker and Matt Stone's acting... well, not their debut, but a movie that they acted in 20 years ago.
Oh. I never heard of that before. Honestly.
It's a crazy movie.
It's great. I love it.
It's Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They invent a sport that's a combination of baseball and basketball.
Yeah,
and it gets yeah.
It's well, with that premise, you'd think like the movie's plot would be about them trying to make it into a legitimate sport, but they get that part done in like the first like 10 minutes. Like they have like a World Series, like 15 minutes in, and then just turns into a regular sports movie. It could have been about any sport. Mm-hmm. They didn't have to make a new sport for this movie to work, but since they did, it made it all the more funny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Man, that movie, dude! I was so obsessed with that movie 20 years ago when it first came out. I was actually playing basketball with my friends.
Yeah. Great. I love hearing the South Park voices kind of starting to channel through when he starts yelling and stuff.
Yep.
The only movie that I've seen that was made by them was the South Park movie.
They've they acted in basketball, and then there was another movie before that I think they acted in as well.
About the cannibals.
Yes, Cannibal the musical.
Cannibal the musical.
Yeah, Joe swears by
that one. I'm aware of, but not seen.
Never got into it, dude. It's a sports movie, but it's like it's kind of in a way a South Park movie as well, just from the humor, you know.
Yeah.
Even though
it totally takes a South Park turn with that's one thing I really like about South Park is since it's an animation, they can push the envelope as far as they want, and they can bring the characters into any setting, and they can bring in any character, so they can have like the kids' hijinks get on a global scale. Those are my favorite episodes of South Park, like Scrody McBooger Balls. Like he's like an overnight success with his book and stuff. This is the same thing. Like their sport catches on overnight, basically, and yeah, I just like seeing that in a live action setting also.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about Sunny. Sunny can push the envelope way further than most other sitcoms.
Oh yeah.
I just like that. It feels like their only restrictions are their imaginations, as corny as that sounds.
Yeah.
But those guys have big imaginations, so it's fun to see their work.
Oh yeah.
Team America and shit too.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Tim, you've seen Team America, right?
Yeah. Oh wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, he said musical.
Oh wait,
but...
yeah.
That's a Trey Parker, Matt Stone movie.
Yeah, I remember now. Man,
Yeah.
it's been a long time.
Those guys are geniuses.
Yep.
They're humble as fuck too.
Also,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they even said that it was a nightmare for them, and they said that if they're ever going to make another movie like that again, it's never going to be They're never going to do any more puppet stuff ever again.
I wonder if Marcy likes that movie.
Which movie?
She loves puppets. Team America.
Oh yeah.
If
Team
you
America is my favorite puppet movie.
promise me you'll never die. You know I can't promise you that. If you promise me right now, I will make love to you. I promise. I will never die.
Oh shit, what was I gonna say? My favorite story that I've heard about the making of Team America, they said that they had people investing in them, like, and then they had to present to the investors.
Oh my god.
And so that's when they shot that first scene. The first, like, the opening scene of the movie is those really shitty puppets. Like the French puppets, like oh, sacre bleu, and but it turns out those puppets are being controlled by a puppet, like. But they didn't say anything to the stakeholders and stuff, and they made it seem like that's the way that was the production quality it was going to be. It was like those miniature puppets that were being controlled by the puppet. So the opening scene of the movie was supposed to like smack their expectations onto the floor, and they liked it so much that that's what they kept in the movie.
Oh, nice.
In the movie. There's another movie on Netflix? Or were we just watching that? They were watching it on Prime Video.
What, Basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball is on Netflix currently.
Oh, okay, maybe it was on... Yeah. Okay, it was on Netflix. UHF is also on Netflix. Have you seen UHF?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man! You gotta see UHF. It's a Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Oh, okay.
You would really like it. It's kind of like the same type of humor. It's not as good of a movie, I don't think, but it's hard to beat Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh yeah.
UHF, I love that movie. I grew up with it. It's got it's just movie reference after movie reference and stuff, and yeah, Weird Al's crazy.
Man, yeah, Tim, I really want to show you Basketball, but we have to have Joe with us.
Let's do a movie night soon. I watch Basketball. We can watch UHF.
You got some days off this week. You did mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try and get everyone together for a podcast again.
Who do you want this time?
I'd like to get Colton and David on the podcast.
David Aftendillion?
David, the guy that was helping us in
oh yeah.
Notification.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if you could get Jacob on there, because he's got a lot of experience.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey, Alex, can you show Wes the hopefully final new poster for Drawn Like Moths?
Yeah. I'll send it over Facebook.
Yeah. I hope Marcy is satisfied.
Alright, check your Facebook.
What'd you change?
Haha, that's awesome. No, so we used a screen cap from the movie. And we didn't like, or Katie didn't like the look on her face, and we didn't like the quality of it. So we decided to reenact it in a photo shoot.
Whoa, when did you do that? When?
Last week, I think?
Something like that.
Wait, no, she was having a problem with it last night, though.
There's a series. Well, Alex had he chose a different photo. That's not the exact one. Marcy hated the positioning of Katie's head or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hold on. I'm trying to go back and look for the old. Where are they in the video group, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's such a minor difference, though.
Yeah. At least now, the image of that, you know, will be in a 4K or whatever resolution the still image is, you know, compared to the footage. And well, that was shot. Those shots were shot in RAW from last week,
Nice.
so higher quality. Man, I really wish we had the capability to shoot everything in RAW. I'm a firm believer of RAW now.
By the power of Raw. Oh wait, no, by the strength of Raw.
Ah, yes.
This Mummies Alive intro. Or their transformation scene. By the strength of Raw. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Hey, Tim, which characters do you like playing with in Overwatch?
Between Reaver, and Lionheart. And I'm just using Junkrat.
Oh, Reaper, Reinhardt, and Junkrat. You wanna know what's funny?
Yeah.
That was exactly what I told Wes for me.
Oh, really?
Tim, you should try the new character, Ash. I think you'd like her.
I wouldn't mind.
Plays pretty well.
I do not like McCree.
McCree.
I
Pretty
did not like
unforgiving.
playing as him is not very forgiving.
Can you look down the sights of his pistol?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The only guns that you can look down the sights of, well, besides the snipers. Yeah.
It's
the new character.
on.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, even his stun that kind of sucked.
Well, I think how you use McCree is you throw that flashbang thing, right? And it like makes the enemy dizzy, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Very abrupt.
yeah. They're only like dizzy for like a second.
It used to do more.
Oh man. I think the character that I hate the most is that one lady who flies around in a jetpack.
Farah, yeah.
Because when that happens, I then have to then be paranoid with what's on the ground and then what's up in the air as well. It just adds a whole other level of just like trying to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, I hate fighting Farah. I hate fighting Farah because all of my characters are basically weak against her. Junkrat's, like, I get lucky sometimes with Junkrat, but my stuff's for lobbing and it's not accurate.
Yeah.
So it's hard to hit someone that's in the air versus on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Reinhardt basically has a projectile that does damage, but it's so slow and
Yep.
takes forever to cool down.
It's meant for people on the ground.
Effective. Yes, for crowds. Yeah, Reaper, it doesn't have, his guns aren't effective at long range.
Nope.
The only character would be good is that I would like to play as is basically the new character Ashe.
Oh yeah, she may actually be able to make a difference. Because it's too hard to snipe with Black Widow and Anna. So maybe a mid-range rifle may do well against that one lady.
Yeah.
Sniping with Ashe is actually pretty good. I think her gun increases in power when you aim down her sights.
That's what Wes says.
Snap, crackle, pop.
You still dieting, Tim?
Huh?
You still on your no Taco Bell diet?
Yep.
Nice. Have you been weighing yourself?
No, actually.
Yep. You don't drink much soda, do you? It's mostly just what? Your spikes when you have them?
That's only on my week. That's only like on a weekend.
Yeah. Hey, Alex.
Yes, indeed.
I told Wes what you told me when you read that article about Overwatch, about Blizzard just trying to, like, quantity over whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
What did West think about
I said I believe it. Like, over actual decent quality matchmaking. Yeah, it kind of stinks.
Hey,
that? I
it's
mean,
better.
it does make a lot of sense. They do have, you know, the matchmaking in this, or quote unquote matchmaking.
Yep.
Load times are pretty quick for Overwatch, you know, I'll give it that.
That is true.
But the fact that that the games feel so unbalanced is probably a result of that. And so, yeah, that totally makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I did play a little bit of Agony.
What do you think?
It does have good atmosphere, but I'm pretty much stuck on. I think it's the first. It's the first level. I think it is.
Which
you have
portion?
You have to get through this gate, but you need at least a total of 4 hearts.
Ah, yes. You've hardly progressed. Did you go underground?
Yes.
Where that big cavern is?
Yes.
What about that prison area?
It does loosely sound familiar. Right now, I'm just trying to find a 4th heart.
Wait, what are you playing?
Agony.
Ah, yes.
The Uncut Edition.
You liking it so far, Tim?
I'd say once I start to figure things out, then I'd give it a better rating.
Yep.
It's not
It's a
bad.
game that definitely requires a lot of patience. Because it's not always clear what you have to do. So it definitely requires a lot of patience to get through.
And to me, I still think, all I know is there's supposed to be like 1 or 2 different endings, and for me, I'm trying to find out what's the better solution to said ending. But again, that can just be an online rumor, and that's just something I saw on Steam, but never said what ending is what. And to be honest, I really don't want to know. Yet. All I can say is the version of hell looks more like something that Lust for Darkness only wishes it would.
Hmm. I wish this thing would render faster.
Is it... What is it?
65%. And it's got an hour left.
Yeah.
And yeah, from what more research that I saw for 76, I'm becoming more hesitant.
I don't even know what the problem is.
It's not even finished.
It's gonna eventually be finished? Is this like a soft, unfinished launch, and then they're gonna like add to it as time goes by?
Glitching. Okay, how about this? You're a level 3, okay? And you see a vector bird that's a level 30. Alright? And the weird thing is, it's actually glitching. I get smashing against the tree and a mountain. And you surprisingly is able to kill it. And you do get a small an extra boost, but when you see the loot, you just see one raider and a dog.
Huh.
With hardly any loot on them. And that's enemies becoming a little bit easier, and then all of a sudden become harder all of a sudden. And it just looks like this is imagine the worst of Bethesda. All of it in this game. It isn't like glitches to which, oh, you can just add mods and all of a sudden it would be a modder's paradise. Mm-hmm. It's actually it's almost broken. And some of the files is a little bit unpublished, if you will. You would also have an unexpected run-in with like you just be playing and then, oh, you've been disconnected. You've just automatically been pulled from the game. You build a settlement.
Well, like, here's the thing. I expected these problems to happen in the beginning. It's a large game, you know. And this is the first time they've ever done... The first time, I don't know if Bethesda... No, wait. Damn! Wait. They did this for Elder Scrolls Online. So I really, I don't know.
Here's the thing. I think what'll be more important in the long run is what they do about these glitches. If they can fix all of these glitches and problems, then the game might actually turn out to be something decent.
Mm-hmm.
There's hardly even a story.
That's an issue. There's an issue.
Yeah, I get it's the first Vault ever, created and such, but there has to be something.
And again, in my experience, I've always found that MMO games, when compared to their single-player counterparts, the story is never as intriguing.
Well, and the MMO is always watered down compared to the single-player experience.
Yeah.
And that was exactly what I experienced for Elder Scrolls Online.
The only thing I actually found pretty enjoyable about the online is what you would call it's like some type of a death battle. To which there's like 3 to 4 teams. Alright? Depending on who you made your alliance with. You spawn, you buy some health if you want, and get some catapults, and you try to capture the other team's forts, while at the same time you can also try to defend yours or said captured castle. And that was sure, there was like one or two times in which it kind of glitched and slowed down some of the frame rate. I actually had a blast with it. And that's what I was kind of hoping for this game. Especially with you building your own settlement. You go up against other players. And then you could either have a choice of either A, you capture it, or B, nuke it to high heaven.
Have you been watching gameplay of the game, Tim?
Yep.
Does it look pretty much like Fallout 4?
It actually surprisingly does.
Yeah.
Maybe with maybe what it looks like almost a ancient. Imagine that it looks like it when it comes to the landscape and everything else. It looks like it's a. Imagine it looking like a if a modder actually upgraded the graphics, but when it comes to the weapons and how your character looks, it's definitely Fallout 4.
Yeah.
And everything is based on the same engine as Morrowind. And the new Elder Scroll game is based on the same, going to be played on the same engine as 76. And realizing that actually is kind of scaring some folks or concerning them. Because you see a lot of games who kind of took a step forward. Nintendo's Mario, it gets, with a good HD, quality to them and trying to push their stuff to the limit. God of War, especially with number 4, that's pretty impressive. And it just seems like I love Bethesda, and I'll still support them, but maybe not with this game, though it just highly depends on how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I want them to either get a new engine or at least update their engine, instead of trying to hold on to that old engine as much and as far as they can until they make one little mistake and they decide at the last minute, oh, let's shift everything to the new engine. Because something like that happened a long time ago. And what was it called? Daikatana.
Jim, you know just as well as I do, we're going to be getting Fallout 76.
Well, to be fair,
you want to know why?
I am going to get it too.
Because you know what? We've always been asking for
I want it online, despite what anybody else says.
Yeah.
I actually was one of the many people who cheered.
And you know what? Yeah, I mean, it would have to be like what I've wanted is just for us to basically play Fallout 4, but like with all of the friends together. And if it's at least, kind of like that, I mean, I'll be happy. I didn't really want it to like innovate anything, really. I kind of just wanted the same old game, but with just friends,
All right. I'm willing to give it a shot if you guys are, because right now it's on for sale, but only on Bethesda's account.
What sale? Like what? $60 sale?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not. Well, Again, I said we wait. We still wait.
Fallout 4 was buggy as shit when they released it. I'm not defending Fallout 76, I just don't understand why they keep doing this. But eventually it will get fixed, I think.
Yeah. I'm glad
Well,
that you're now a fan of Fallout, Wes.
I don't know if I am.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you enjoy Fallout 4.
It has a good concept and has a good idea behind it.
Well, you like the VR stuff, right? Is that what you said?
So far, yeah.
Nice.
Is there going to be a Drawn Like Moths vlog out today night?
I don't know. He kind of has to really soon, though, because of what he said in the video.
Uh-oh, what did he say?
He put himself in a corner with what he said. He said something like, "Oh yes, this video will be released this week along with 2 other Drawn Like Moths videos."
Oh shit.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Excuse me. I gotta check the oven really quick. I'll be back. Aye. Shit. I'll be back.
Yes.
My food's almost done, so I'm probably leave and come back in a minute.
Alright.
Yeah, I have to. I have to go in take the dog out.
Right.
So yeah, I'll be right back in a sec.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back a little later.
Who's still here? Mr. Yes, ready? Mr. Jordan?
Okay, I'm back. Is anybody still on?
I'm still here.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Back again. Is Joe here?
Yep.
What's the progress on the movie?
17 minutes.
Excellent.